My name is Lakeisha Walton. I'm the owner, founder of The Art of Melanin. I'm an author, creative, and AI entrepreneur. And today we are going to talk about one of my favorite topics, and that is around image generation. I'm going to go just into a couple of tools, probably not super in depth, but as based on the title, because it is around, I want to make this easy initially before we progress into more intermediate or even advanced visual creation. So yeah, we'll keep this simple. So what you're looking at currently is the inside of my ChatGPT. This is the paid plan. However, you can generate images on the free plan. It's just that your image generation will be limited just because the free plan is limited in feature use. So there are a couple of ways that you can create images inside of ChatGPT. One, if you are looking at this screen, you can simply click here on create an image, and it gives you some options. So you could choose one of those, or you could type in what you'd like to see. Let's see, and I'm just going to select that one just to see what happens. And it is supposed to create an image that looks like it's made out of felt. And so it is asking me what subject I'd like to see. So I am going to say, I'm actually going to be mix it up and say people, and I'd like to see a scene. So I asked it for a people and animal just to see what it would do. And it is generating. And there we go. And we have an image. It looks like it's handcrafted, and I think it's pretty good image. It's got a lot more people and animals than I expected it to have. It is, pretty colorful, vibrant, that kind of thing. So not too bad. All right, now another way that you can create images is it's using the same tool. It's just a different way to get to it. And ChatGPT creates images using a tool called DallE. And DallE is really a GPT, which means that it is a custom, specifically trained model that is built for image generation. And so to get to it, you actually need to go into your sidebar. So when I open my sidebar, you're going to see a number of my GPTs, and it's not all of them. And you would navigate to where it says Explore GPTs, and then you would go here and type in DallE, and it will pull up the image. You would hit start chat. I'm going to close my sidebar back, and here it says let me turn your imagination into imagery. So on the previous screen where we created the image, that is the main screen that you typically would that you work from when you are wanting to ask chat to give you either a response to a question, or give you information on something, or whatever it is you're wanting from the chat. This way of requesting the information is a little different, because you have some options here that were not available on the previous screen. So here we have the ability to ask it for a certain aspect ratio. So, let's just say we want it widescreen. That maybe we want, maybe we're creating it for our YouTube channel or something. Let's see. And we can choose different art styles: minimalist, caricature, cubism, abstract, or concept art. Or you can mix it up and it'll give you some different ones. Or if you had a particular one in mind, you can always simply just type it into the area here. I'm going to select concept art, and what am I going to ask it for? Let's just say really, I've done this backwards because I like to put my prompt in first and then select the other information. So I'm typing in a red apple sitting in a bowl on a marble counter top. I am going to specify the lighting, natural light, and now I'm going to request that be done in concept art, and then I'm going to select a widescreen aspect ratio, and it is going to give us a response. Now DALL-E has changed a bit from when I first was using it, because it used to give you, it still does, it gives you 2 images at a time. I thought it was about to do 1. And so we have our 2 images, which are interesting because the bowl and the apple are about the same size. However, I did not specify the size of the apple nor the size of the bowl, and so the AI just took liberty in deciding what it thought that would look like. And then there's this one, which is slightly better, but notice we have an extra apple. Yeah, so we did get what we asked for, though I didn't necessarily, neither of these I would use personally. So I'm going to rate them, and yeah, just leave it at that. So I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what that might look like. Now I am actually going to copy this part of the prompt, because I am now going to go over to one of my favorites. It is my most favorite image generator, and I have another that is a close second, but we won't go over that one today. I don't have it set up. So what we're looking at is Midjourney. To me, Midjourney is the top tier when it comes to image generation, and you are looking at what they call the explore page, and these are images that have been created by the community that are the top for the day, and just really amazing images. So many different styles. Just, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm going to navigate to create, and this is a project that I was working on. So I'm going to put that same prompt up into the bar here, and I have some parameters that are already defined, but I'll go over it. So let's go. So the menu here inside of the prompt bar, once you click on it, it will bring up some options for you. So you get to define the size of the image, the model, because Midjourney has been through several different models. They've taken some of the older ones out, but so we have 6.1 is the latest model currently, although they are close to releasing a newer model, 6, 5.2, 5.1, and then there's a Niji 6, which would give the images a sort of anime type look. And yes, people still do use the older models because for certain things you may get a better result, or a result that you like more with the previous models than the newer models. You also can have it personalized, and then set some of the other options like the aesthetics and that type of thing. But I want to keep this simple, so just come in, put the prompt in, and I'm leaving it whatever I have it already set on, and just hit enter. And it takes a little bit to generate. And so in Midjourney you get 4 images for every prompt, whereas in Midjourney you get 2. So you get some different options, and looks like we have a similar problem, meaning I did not specify the size of the bowl, the size of the apple, and so we have some interesting images. So we have this one where the bowl is a bit shallow, but it did give me what I asked for. Same thing, but this apple has a little water on it. There is no bowl, and yeah, they're in bowls, but it's, yeah. So neither of those are necessarily images that I would use, but however, what that tells me is, so I got what I asked for, technically, but it's not necessarily the vision that I had in my head. So I need to get more specific with my prompt, and so with that I would describe, maybe the size of the apple, or the size of the bowl, or where I would like those items to be on the counter. I did mention the lighting. In one image, as you see here, it added a plant. I didn't ask for a plant necessarily. Well, I didn't ask for a plant at all, and I did ask for a bowl, but it didn't give me that. The plant looks like maybe it's in the bowl, but basically, and I've said it and I say it in all the time, the power is in the prompting. So in order to get what it is you're really wanting, be specific in your prompt. And if you are newer to prompting and newer to image generating, you know, there are different ways that you can do that. If um, if I were newer, um, one of the things, and sometimes I still, you know, do it now if I'm having a hard time with a prompt, or maybe I just am out of ideas or whatnot, is to go into ChatGPT, the main version, and I can ask. So I don't. Let's do this. New chat, and I can ask ChatGPT to help me write a prompt for and I'm just going to use the prompt that I have. And what chat will do is strengthen the prompt. Now the interesting thing is that it is refining the prompt for Midjourney version 6.1. Now um, disclosure here. So I use the paid version of ChatGPT, and I do have my memory on. So in the past, previously, I have used ChatGPT to help either ideate or, you know, just rewrite prompts. And so it has remembered that information and automatically has written this prompt for Midjourney. The style of prompting used for DallE and the style of prompting used inside of Midjourney are two different types of prompting. DallE tends to be more flowery, poetic, and conversational when it comes to image prompting, whereas Midjourney basically it likes the facts. It wants to know, you know, color. It wants to know lighting. It wants to know, you know, the scene, the style, the art style, any specifics that you can give it to really get that image. Now I'm just going to take what it has written here and type it in, well, paste it here, and so you can see the difference in the type of images that you'll get. So bear with me just a moment. Now this was supposed to be image easy image generation. If you're brand new, there is nothing wrong with using ChatGPT/DallE for those images. I just happen to overall like the style of images that I get from Midjourney for, you know, what I do. So there's still a bit of size issue between the apple and the bowl in the images. However, the quality of the images are very different. So looking at this one, I like this one. I probably could and would use this in something. I might like the apple a little smaller, but you know, other than that, the images is pretty nice. That one is, I probably wouldn't use it. It's not bad, not terrible, but I wouldn't use it. And these two, I wouldn't use it all, just because the apple and the bowl are so kind of similar in size, and just the color and vibrancy and whatnot. I like this one the best. And yeah, so that's, you know, one easy way to do it. Another way is to come to the Explorer page and type in apple, and you'll get all, oh, maybe I should put apple in bowl. and that's what you'll get. And so, you know, you can kind of go through, see what you like, and I'm just going to pick one. Let's see. Don't want to not quite balls, but let's see. I am going to select this one. And when you click on the image, you can see the creator, how long ago it was they created it, and also the prompt that they used to create it. And so you could use this prompt to see what you get. You could use the image and or a combination of that information in order to try and get what it is that you want, but that's a little bit more advanced. However, the point is that you can use the explore page, you know, as inspiration and to help you get to the type and style of image that you are trying to get. All right, so and that is it for today, because I really wanted to keep this simple, and I have gone a little bit more in depth than I initially intended. However, creating the visuals and using especially Midjourney is one of my favorite things to do. And yeah, I appreciate you for tuning in and watching me create images, generate a prompt using DallE to use inside of Midjourney to give a different image style. And I'll definitely go more in depth into image creation. When I do, the focus will be more so, will definitely be more on Midjourney, as well as my second favorite image generation tool. I just think they, you know, tend to give you that more professional and realistic and eye-catching image and quality that you would want to present either in your business or if you are doing client work. All right, so again, thank you for tuning in, and feel free to leave me a comment, like the video if there was something in it that you liked, and I will see you next time.